going to look when it's all done. Take a look, and as you can see from the sketch on the screen, it's just colorful and magnificent, and you... This is a Raul Rodriguez creation.
Boy, it is, and it's his 500th float in the Rose Parade. This is a really unique float this year because there are actually two floats.
All right, so here's the main part here.
The main part has the large Garuda bird, which is symbolic of the country.
That's what we see here aboard the float, and that's how it's going to look when it's finished.
Right, and there are several people riding the float. Miss Indonesia is riding the float. Raul Rodriguez will be riding the float. And
this is his 500th.
Because it's his 500th. And the first float, well, that's actually a float from South Sumatra, from the city of Pagar Alam. Pagar Alam is known as the city of flowers, and there will be two flower princesses who will be riding that float. The figure represents one of the Sumatran traditional dancers and princesses.
The figure on this float.
On the second float, which is actually leading the Indonesia float. So Indonesia is an amazing country.
Yeah, let us show people a little footage of Indonesia.
Great.
While you describe it, it's an amazing country. I've learned from you, it's thousands of islands.
Thousands of islands.
How many islands?
14,000 islands.
No idea before this point.
Now that's, of course, at high tide. At low tide, there's 17,000 islands.
Oh, no.
But in Indonesia, there's something for everyone.
Here, take a look. We'll show you.
This float this year is being sponsored by the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economies. And that ministry wants to let everyone know that there's something for everyone in Indonesia. So that's why the Garuda bird is here. But basically in Indonesia, on those 14,000 islands, you can find everything from eco-adventure to five-star resorts.
And that's what we're showing. And we also wanted people to see that footage because a lot of people still think about the tsunami and what happened in 2005, yesterday, the anniversary. But there's been a lot of development, rebirth, new growth since then.
Well, that's actually very true. The tsunami was a horrible disaster on Sumatra. The area has recovered for the first time in 35 years. There's peace in Sumatra. There's been a civil war going on, and as a result of the tsunami, people came to the table. They've rebuilt. It's a wonderful, wonderful destination for people now.
Also wonderful, these young people who are dancing here, they're going to have to do that for 5.5 miles, Monday.
That's a long way, but they are great. And there will actually be 8 dancers going beside the float for the entire route.
Costumes represent a certain country, a certain island.
Actually, yes, this particular dance is called the Jaffray dance, and it is from West Java. On the parade, we will have another set of dancers called the Merak dancers. Merak is Indonesian for peacock. They're beautiful, flowing dancers, and they'll be fabulous throughout the whole parade.
And then the other bit of business I learned from you today, all that coffee, the Sumatra and the Java, all those names we know of, and we don't know where they come from, some of them from Indonesia.
Well, absolutely. Some of the best coffees in the world come from Indonesia. I had my Sumatran coffee on the way in this morning.
And we want to, what do you say on New Year's? How do you say Happy New Year?
Well, actually, it's wonderful. The greeting for us is Selamat Tahun Baru. So if everybody remembers that, Selamat Tahun Baru is Happy New Year. And the country of Indonesia absolutely wants the world to know that they are welcoming in the New Year. Selamat Tahun Baru.
All right. Well, we want to Selamat Tahun Baru you to Fiesta Parade floats. That's where we are this morning. They're kind enough to let us in to get a peek at some of the work they're doing to get ready for the parade. Again, the parade is Monday, January 2nd. And, of course, backstage at the parade countdown, KTLA is all over it. Again, teach me how to say that again.
Selamat
Tahun Baru. Selamat Tahun Baru.
There you go.
Of course.
Happy New Year.
I knew that. Say it with me one time. Look, they're quiet back
Okay,
there.
no, we're ready. Selamat.
Tahun Baru.
Got it. Baru.
Got it. Close enough.
Roger that.
Beautiful dance.
Sounds good. Happy New Year.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gail. 6:41 is the